All right, taxes, hospital bills, cease and desist from Nascar. Ooh, a love letter. To my dear beloved Johnny Benson. That is not to me. Man, I wish people would send me messages, preferably in the comments section of a video social media site. Man, it's awesome to literally hear the diversity in NASCAR fans, because I can detect the northern in your voice. Alright, I know what he means by it, but it's just really funny seeing the word diversity directed towards a very white man. LOL, at least they're not the F1 merch haulers. Went to my first F1 race last fall at COTA, and the merch haulers there made my wallet cry. Yeah, I've seen some of the prices, and safe to say I will never complain about the price of NASCAR merch. I went to Vegas this year and 100% agree. While the lines at this specific race weren't bad, what I felt I was missing was being able to feel what I'm buying. That's the one thing that's overlooked, is being in control of what you're buying. With the haulers, you're at the mercy of who's working there. Like this year in New Hampshire, I asked for a specific shirt. She went, grabbed it, put it in my bag, I thought nothing of it. Until I went home and discovered she did not get me the shirt that I asked for, but the same shirt that I fucking bought when I was in Charlotte. I believe the merch haulers travel with the races, and they are owned by a separate company. Ignore my comment, I comment before watching the video. Aw, I was gonna show my kids, but you blew it, brah. You wanted to show your kids a video of someone bitching about merch haulers? I mean, you do you. Not even a Bubba fan, but that little joke you threw in there at the end was poor taste. Yeah, man, the joke where I make fun of people not liking black people in NASCAR because they're racist is in poor taste. How about the Busch NA scheme? Could that have been made into a diecast since it was a non-alcoholic product? You know, that's a good question. I assume no, because Busch's main thing is alcohol, but there may be a loophole there. I actually have a NASCAR a part of Disney right now in my own way after I imagined it being SpongeBob looking before last year. What the fuck does that mean? I hate kids on TV, make me feel bad if creep watching it. What the fuck does that mean? I've done live play-by-play for another sport. It's tough even when you do it frequently. In your headphones, you're hearing yourself, your color commentators, and also production queuing you up for upcoming shots in VTR. While that's going on, you have the actual action happening in front of you, a monitor showing the broadcast, which they prefer you keep your eyes on so you actually call what's being shown. All that is going on while you're trying to talk, keep your train of thought, and the next thing you know, you've started talking, something like aggressive goes around comes out, and you hope to God that flew under the radar. I get that they're held to a high standard, but sometimes I feel bad for these guys. Yeah, in that video, I try to make it clear that I understand that broadcasting is hard, especially announcing. When I worked at Seekonk Speedway for a month, the first time I ever got to announce for a race, they gave me the entry list. I started reading down the list as they were pacing. When I got halfway down there, they had already taken the green. For the entire race, I just struggled to try and find words. Then I went home, I wondered, I wonder if anyone's saying anything on Twitter. So I searched Seekonk announcer. And sure enough, there was one person that said, I'd make fun of the announcer at Seekonk, but I feel that bad for him. I only thought about suicide twice that night. You lost me at your first point already. You're mad that they're zoomed out on the Dagger wreck showing the whole field and the wreck, and then you're mad when it's zoomed in on the throwback clip. That wasn't the point. With the Talladega wreck, the problem with the wide shot is that it starts moving away from the wreck, which doesn't exactly get shown in my video because of the joke being made when, that's on me. But I have no problem with it being zoomed out. And with the next wreck, the problem isn't that it's zoomed in, it's that it's the only shot we have of it. I thought I made at least that obvious. Alright, maybe cut like half of these bits. You know what? Because of you, you're getting 5 more. Dude has a VeggieTales voice. I mean this with no sarcasm intended. I have never heard that one before. Danica Patrick is not 1, a bad driver in NASCAR, nor 2, a bad Fox broadcaster. Alright, you're at like a 10 right now. Need you to bring it down to like a 6, at least. I particularly enjoyed the first 9.75 seconds of this video. Yeah, I bet you did, you egomaniac. How is someone that is into NASCAR so mechanically inept? I wouldn't say inept. Alright, I changed the air filter. I would call it challenged. Great video. I actually was the one who did the 00 Starcom Sterling Marlin throwback design. Means a lot for you to say what you did about it. People in the NASCAR industry watch my videos? Oh, fuck. Now, some of you pointed out the throwbacks that I missed, but I think my favorite instance of this was someone who's only ever tweeted twice and doesn't even follow me on Twitter, sent me a DM of images of throwbacks that I didn't include. No message, no context, just pictures. Gotta say I respect the hustle. Being a fan of Voegs to Go is like being a fan of diverging diamond highway interchanges. Justin, how the fuck you even come up with that? You and I both know that the issue with the sun is bullshit, as this is a NASCAR event and it's almost guaranteed to rain. Yeah, I know. Completely unnecessary to throw the F-bomb out there in a video geared towards beginners. Here, take my downvote. Buddy, if you made it 2 minutes into that video and didn't realize it wasn't your typical beginner's guide, then I don't know what to tell you. Man really loves senseless fail. Just a little bit. I've said it before and I'll say it again. NASCAR fan revolution. Now, is this like the March in the Streets kind of revolution, or the other kind? NASCAR fans are the worst. Yeah, I do suck. The biggest gripe I have with the playoffs is why the fuck are they called the playoffs? We're racing, not playing. You know what? You're right. And these drivers, they're like warriors. We should call it race wars. Dude, just give us the information. You're over the top with the bullshit. Bro, if you want information on NASCAR with no personality, go to Wikipedia. There should be a Voegs to Go video clock. Fuck you. Videos like this are refreshing. For as much crap as we give NASCAR's decisions, it still helps to be positive from time to time. Yeah, that's why I felt inclined to make that video after the worst decisions, because I don't want to just be a negative Nancy all the time. It's just a shame that negativity gets more views. We need you on the NASCAR Weekly podcast sometime. If I go on the NASCAR Weekly podcast, I'm causing chaos. This video was too positive. I'm unsubscribing now. Banning the Traders Participation Trophy was a great decision. What do you mean? They waive it every time with one to go. I wish he would do more than one video per month. Ming, I don't think you realize how long it takes to make one of these videos. Thank you for awarding me the second person to shit his pants at this year's Daytona 500. It took a lot of work to be here. Who's the first? I graciously accept. It should have been me! Voegs to Go should consider making YouTube videos. Okay, I think that's enough comments for me today. Oh, before I go, don't harass anyone mentioned here, okay? That's not cool. Also, it's Christmas time and you'll get put on the naughty list. And we all know what Santa does to those people. He kills them.